What's up, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be talking a bit quiet because I'm outdoors, but in today's video I want to talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why am I gardening? Now, it's normal for a person that's got a garden to do some gardening, and it is normal for most people to plant fruit and veg in their garden. But the reason why I'm planting fruit and veg in my garden is because I've seen the world the same way as you guys, but in a different way. Yeah, you think of how much war that's going on at the moment. You got Putin that is threatening to drop a nuke on certain countries. You got, I think it's WFC, putting bans on smoking, which I'm doing right now. Putting a ban on if you're buying a large glass of wine. Here in the UK, you're not allowed to do that now. You can only have either a small or medium glass of wine. Like I said, they're planning on banning smoking. They're planning on banning like cash, like, you know, everything will be digital. So there will be no physical money. There will be it'll just be numbers. It won't be a physical note or pound coin. Meat, they're creating fake meat, which is good. If you're a vegan or if you're a vegetarian, great, you know. I'm not a vegan or vegetarian. I don't have a problem with people being vegan or vegetarian. My hat off to you, because I can't imagine being vegan or vegetarian. I don't eat a lot of meat, but I do eat meat. But the thing is, with this fungus that they're making to turn it into fake meat, they're actually putting insects, whether it be ants or whatever, in this meat. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan and you buy these, it's not 100% meat free. It's got insects in it, you know. Insect is a living creature, it's an animal, you know. It's meat. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan and you're eating that particular meat-free item, then really you're eating meat. And again, no disrespect to vegetarians or vegans. So yeah, the world's going crazy. But I personally believe, and it's just what I personally believe, that COVID was a test to see what country they could control, and what countries would obeyed by the rules. And here in the UK, I can't really say much about other countries, but here in the UK, we're going to find it very hard when there's going to start putting these rules into place. They're going to find it very, we're going to find it very hard There's no more smoking, no more vaping. Because they're actually banning on thinking about banning vaping. Gonna find it very hard. There's not many shops in London now where you can actually pay by cash or with its card. Yeah, so COVID was a test. Whether COVID was natural, it happened naturally, or whether it was government planned, it doesn't matter. It was, at the end, it was a plan to see what parts of the country obeyed by the rules. And obviously it's different in different countries. So you look at here in the UK, when COVID first happened, the Americans, again, I don't have no problems with the Americans. Most of my videos I watch on YouTube are from people in America, but they went crazy for toilet roll. So what did we do here in the UK? We went crazy for toilet roll. Then, once they filled their houses up with toilet roll, what did they go crazy for? For everything else. But the only thing they didn't go crazy for was medicine. So painkillers, cold and flu, antibiotics, that kind of stuff. Now, if I have a cold or flu or bug or whatever, headache, aches and pains, the first thing I go for is medicine. I don't go for toilet roll, I don't go for fruit and veg and meat. The first thing I go for when I've got a cold or flu is either painkillers, antibiotics, cold and flu medicine, cough medicine, whatever. I don't panic by toilet roll. That's what people were doing. There was a while where, and that's the other thing, guys. So everyone was panic buying for toilet roll, and they were saying, well, I don't know how long it will take before we get more toilet roll, because there's a lorry driver ban. There was issues with people driving lorries, so we can't get the toilet rolls. Then it was, oh, we can't get this item, or we can't get that item. There was a delay on this. There was a shortage of fruit and veg. So yeah, it's only been within the last year that we've actually had a shop where I live that's actually full. I'll say about a year or so, just over a year, where the shops have been full, where it's just the normal things that are out of stock. And again, guys, I feel that when they start putting these bans in, no cash, no alcohol, no smoking, no meat, again, this is going to happen again, guys. Whether it is actually going to happen, I don't know. But if it is going to happen, then I'd rather have my own fruit and veg. I'd rather have it in my garden. I want to know that I've got potatoes. I want to know that I've got strawberries. I want to know that I've got carrots and parsnips and leeks and the basic stuff that you can put in a stew, basic stuff that you can put in a soup, the basic stuff that you can put in most meals. So yeah, that's my plan. I can put strawberries in a smoothie, I can make strawberry jam, and all that. So that's my plan. I can make apple pie, I can make an apple smoothie, and same with pear, I can make a pear pie. If I grow some rhubarb, I can make apple and rhubarb crumble, all from my back garden. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, guys, because is it all going to kick off? I don't know, but if it does, then I can walk out of the supermarket knowing that I've got it in my back garden. Again, I'm not being over dramatic. Again, I'm not one of these conspiracy theories people, but I do watch conspiracy theories. Again, depends what it is. Lizard people walking around, they're lizards but they look like people. No, I don't believe in that. Alien invasion, again, I've got to see an alien to believe that there's going to be an alien invasion. COVID, conspiracy theories, looking back on it, possibility, whether it's natural or man-made. Looking what happened after COVID, the shortage of food, the bans they're thinking about doing in the future. I can't remember whether I know it's 2030, which is only 6 years away. I can't remember whether they're thinking about banning cigarettes or whether they were banning meat. It's either one of them two or both. So hopefully by then I should have quite a lot of meat stored away, and then whatever fruit and veg I've got. So it's not me being paranoid. It's not about me panicking and oh no. Again, a little bit of a backstory, guys. Very long story, but I'll try and shorten it. It was, I think it was January or February. Wait for the train to go by. So that'll be my first sign. That'll be my first sign, guys and girls. A day when a train don't go by, I'll be questioning why. Is there train works? Is there a strike? Or is it something more? Anyway, so I think it was either January or February of 1999. I know it was the beginning of 99. My nan died of cancer. Now, when my nan died of cancer, I knew she died of cancer. And I thought to myself, that'll never happen to me. That'll never happen to me. I won't get cancer. I won't die of cancer. And when I was 26, November, I was 26 years old. November of 2009, I woke up and I had tried to keep this clean. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I had 3 testicles. Not 2, but I had 3. So I had an operation to remove it. The doctors did tests on it and found out it was cancer. So it was just before Christmas of 2009. Found out March 2010 that I had cancer. The lump that was between my legs was cancer. So the whole of 2011 I was fine. Went back to work, all that. The 4th of January 2012, I went and had 3 months of chemo. Then I can't remember if it was June or July. of that year of 2012. I know it was summer, 'cause I remember it being really hot. I had stomach surgery because the cancer moved from my testicles to my stomach. So I had 3 months worth of chemo. Then I had surgery. So I was off for about 6 months. I was off work for about 6 months. Struggling to pay the bills. We couldn't even afford a sandwich. We couldn't even afford a donut or a packet of crisps. Yeah, we had rent to pay, we had bills to pay. We couldn't even afford a packet of crisps. So it was around about that time when the whole Maya calendar was going on. So anyway, got recovered, went back to work, and there's big hype about the Maya calendar. And that's when the whole explosion of survival came on TV. This is what you do when the world ends in 2012. Okay. So I never believed in that. 21st of December 2012, I was working in the supermarket, and I was on a checkout, and I had a colleague next to me on a checkout. And he turned and looked at me. He said, "Oh, 5 minutes to go." And I'm like, "What, are you going home in 5 minutes?" He said, "No, in 5 minutes the world's going to end." I'm like, "Okay, well, world never ended." So I sat there one day and I thought to myself, you know what? I just had 6 months of chemo. I'm still going regularly to the hospital to get checked out to see whether the cancer came back. I had cancer in my testicles, moved up into my stomach, and I remember waking up, my very first operation, I remember waking up, and I don't know who he was because I was still in that sleepy waking up mode from the medication that they gave me to put me to sleep. And all I heard was this man saying, "Cody, you're very lucky to be alive." So I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know whether they found any problems while they were having surgery. I don't know whether my heart stopped. I don't know whether I died. I don't know. All he said was, "You're very lucky to be alive." So yeah. So I thought, you know what? I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there is people about. Yeah, there is houses about. Yeah, there is trains, but apart from that, I live in the middle of nowhere. And I thought, well, I've got nothing better to do. Yeah, I've got nothing better to do. So why not, for a laugh, why not do a little bit of doomsday prepping? Why not, for a laugh, do a little bit of survival? Do a little bit of prepping? Do a bit of gardening and all that, canning and dehydrating. Let's do all that for a laugh. And 2019, 2020 rolled around, and oh yeah, the reason why we moved into this property is because of the garden, because I wanted to grow my own fruit and veg. So 2019, 2012, 2020 came around, and that's when COVID hit. Now, I was laughing. I was absolutely laughing, not because I found the whole thing funny, but I was laughing at the amount of queues outside supermarkets. People were queuing up for a very long time to do their shopping. When you got into the shop, there was nothing in the shop. So you waited all that time to queue up, and there was nothing in the shops to buy. So my partner said, oh, I think we should go and have a look at the toilet rolls. I'm like, well, I don't need toilet roll, but if you want to, you can have a look. Went down the toilet roll aisle, nothing. So, done a little bit of shopping, but I said to my partner, I said, you know what, I'm not really bothered because I've got food in the house, I've got food in the garden. I've got enough to last for a while, until the supermarkets get themselves sorted out. And yeah, me and my partner were just like, really went to go and get milk. He went to the supermarket to get milk, to get meat, and any treats, really. The rest of it I had already stored up. So, if a scenario like COVID ever happened again, I know I've got food over there. I've got 310 litres over there of water, so if the water gets shut off, I'm alright. But that's the thing, guys, this is the other thing that's going on at the moment. Everyone's talking about a cyber attack. So you got Putin starting wars. You talk about a cyber attack. I heard the other week or the other month, the Americans lost their phone connection for, I can't remember, it was 12 or 24 hours. They lost all service on their phone, so they couldn't use their phone for anything. And people believe it's cyber attack. And cyber attack is happening more and more. So, what happens if there's a cyber attack? Well, nothing will work. There'll be nothing in supermarkets. If there is food in supermarkets, you can't pay for that, because there'll be no internet to make the tills work. Yeah, there would be electric to the tills, but there'd be no internet connection from the till to like the paying system. The paying system works via internet. So that's why when you pay for something, within a minute of you paying for something, it pings up on your phone. Your bank sends you a notification that you just paid for something. And this is what I mean, it's all run by internet. Lorries and factories and trains and planes, yeah, they're all run by fuel and electric. So is the internet. If there is no internet, then there is no trains or planes or boats, because they don't know where they're going. So yeah, just food for thought, guys. I'll probably get shadowed banned for talking about what I'm talking about, but yeah, it is real, regardless of what people say. Yeah, it's what I call a slow kill at the end of the day. And if I get shadow banned, I get shadow banned. If I get shadow banned, I get shadow banned. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, we need to be a little bit realistic. We need to be realistic, wake up, think, hang on a second, I haven't had a train in 10 minutes. Why is that? Oh, it's been 3 days now since I last seen or heard a train go by. That shelf has been empty now for 2 weeks. Oh, there's no meat on the shelf. Wonder why. So again, guys, be smart. Don't leave any... Actually, I'm going to turn the comments off on this video because I know I'm going to get quite a lot of hate on this video. I remember making a remark on my crossbow video. I made a remark. It was a joke. It was literally a joke that I made on my crossbow video, but people literally took it seriously. People took what I said seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off the comments on this video just because I don't want any sarcastic remarks, any nasty remarks. You can take this information and you can do whatever you want with it. You can believe it, not believe it. But again, I feel like there is something in the works. I feel like there is something. And people say, oh, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, you can. Prepare. Get yourself some food. Because at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to make sure that you've got food and water in your home. And if you've got young children, they're going to look at you and say, feed me, I'm hungry. Give me a drink, I'm thirsty. And when you look at them and say, no, I don't have any, because I didn't prepare, I couldn't do that. I couldn't tell a family member that they can't have any food or drink because I was too bone idle. I didn't wake up. I saw what was going on, but I didn't do anything about it because that's what the government's for. It's the government's responsibility to do something. Well, I'm telling you now, guys, it's not down to the government to sort it out for you. It's down to you to sort it out. The government is only there to collect your taxes. Yeah, if you refuse to pay taxes, they'll come down on you like a sack of potatoes. But if your house is flooded because of a river down the way burst its banks and it's flooded your house out, the government doesn't care. Let's go a little bit dramatic here. If a plane crashes into the sea and your loved one was on that plane and they died, the government don't care. They say, oh, sorry to hear that, we ain't gonna pay your taxes. Yeah, that's all they care about, is how much tax can we put on everything. Everything here in the UK is taxed. Even these fruit and veg that I brought, guys, even those fruit and veg that I brought were taxed. Everything in this garden that you see that I brought is taxed. That apple tree and that pear tree, when I bought those 7 years ago, I paid tax on them. Everything. Even those wood paneling, even they were taxed. That green mesh that I put around, that was taxed. That's got a tax on it. That washing line, when I bought that was taxed. That bottle of drink was taxed. That watering can was taxed. They tax everything. But yeah, if something personal happened to you, the government doesn't care. But they only care when you refuse to pay tax, or VAT, or whatever, or your council tax, or your road tax, or your sugar tax, or your fat tax, or whatever you want to call it. Then when you refuse to do that, then they'll have something to say about it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll probably end up losing a few people after this video. I've got 120, it'll probably go down to about 20 after this video. But this is the reason why I'm prepping, guys. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because there will be a day where we will be thrown back into the 1850s, 1840s, where you will have to grow your own food. Go to your next door neighbour because they got chickens. Go down the road because they got cows. Yeah, go down a little bit further because they got a horse and cart. Yeah, go down a little bit further because you know that there is a guy that does woodwork and blacksmith. Yeah, that's what it'll be like, guys. We'll be thrown back into the 1800s, 1850s, 1840s. That's what it's going to be like, guys. So I'm hoping that this is all rubbish, and I'm hoping that in 100 years time we'll look back on this, or even 2030, 2050, look back on this video and have a good old laugh, because none of that happened. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to put those potatoes in, and hopefully if the sun is still nice, I'll put those carrots in. So thanks for watching. As always, look out for the other video. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.